Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Just Mary channel. I am Just Mary. Make sure to click the subscribe button down below. This is my second video regarding my weight loss surgery. I have arrived here at Mexico. First, I was traveling from New York City to San Diego, California. Then the driver picked us up. It was a group of like 4 of us, including myself. 3 of them were also getting surgery. So we crossed the border. It was quick. The driver told us that he had crossed multiple times during that day. So we just went right in, no questions asked. They just saw our suitcase. That was all. Let me give you a rewind before that. I've been in communication with my surgical coordinator and also my transportation. So I let them know when I arrive. I let them know what section I was in to make it easier. And she sent me a picture of the license plate of the driver that's supposed to pick me up. So I had that beforehand so I know who I was getting in with. So fast forward, we cross the border. We go to the clinic, to the hospital first. They did blood work. Then they did EKG. The doctor was the lady doctor. She was very nice, very friendly. She spoke English. The person who did the blood work also was very nice. And after that, she explained to us, so the surgeon and the anesthesiologists are going to review your EKG and your blood work and just see any medical condition that you might have in order for them to assist you better on the day of operation. That was very helpful. So let me pick up the phone real quick so you guys can see me better. So after that, I checked in to the hotel. The hotel is right across the street. So nice. I'm going to give you guys a little tour. Excuse the mess. I'm here by myself. And let's start from the entrance. Sorry, I took a nap. So here we go. It even has like a little kitchen, a refrigerator, and so on. It has like a little cafe area and the bed and a couch, which has my messy stuff. But let's get to it. So first thing first, I travel on Sunday, July 19th. My flight was early in the morning from New York City. Then I packed my bags the night before. Make sure you have sweatpants, comfortable clothes. Like I have a very loose dress on, which I found in Walmart for like $9 the day before. Make sure you bring comfortable sweatpants, comfortable pajamas, stretchy shirts that you're comfortable, nice and loose. So I also saw some YouTube videos and I bought these beforehand, which are chicken broth, which I just take some water here from the hotel. They have water bottles and I put it in a cup and I warm it up in the microwave for about a minute. And I also have the beef, which is less tasty than the chicken one. The chicken one is kind of a little bit saltier, but these have definitely come in handy here because I'm on all liquid diet. Then across the street is like a grocery store, which I pick up some lemon tea. And I've been warming it up and drinking it because I'm on an all clear liquid diet 2 days before the surgery. Sorry, guys. So I'm excited. I'm nervous. My 3 children are home with their dad. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Tomorrow's a big day. They're going to pick me up Like I mentioned, the hospital is right across the street. They're going to pick me up at 4:50 in the morning at the lobby. Then we're going across the street to the hospital, check in, make sure we go over our blood work, our paperwork. Then keep you guys posted what was the next step after that. Make sure you bring shampoo, conditioner. I make sure I wash my hair the day before, just because, being in the hospital is not fun and your hair gets all messy as women and guys. Make sure you bring your conditioner, your shampoo, body lotion, chapstick, deodorant, what else I could think of? Sanitizer, your mask. Definitely going in the airport, everyone was wearing masks and keeping their social distance, which is very appreciated because I'm not trying to get sick. I have one more day to go. That's it. So I'm also drinking my lemon tea, which I show you guys. And then I also put some Vicks drops in there. So it's kind of looking like this. So cute and sassy because the AC clogs up my nose. And there's no medication that I could drink, only Tylenol before the surgery. Do not drink Advil, nothing that has ibuprofen or aspirin to prevent blood cloth. I've done my research. I also hit up the doctor like, hey, my nose is a little congestion, but I could breathe. But it's because I'm in and out of the AC. But I'm good. I also did the antibody testing for the COVID-19 situation that we have going on. I did it on Saturday, so I'm waiting for the doctor to give me the results. I also did an allergy test just so I could know. And he's also checking my vitamin D, my cholesterol, and just to make sure everything is good before. They also did blood work here at the hospital right as soon as I got here before checking into the hotel. The hotel, as soon as I walk in, they had us sanitize, make sure we were wearing masks. Make sure you bring extra masks because they do come in handy. When I did arrive in the San Diego airport, I pick up a free pack of masks. I was like, more for me. I'm fine with that. But make sure you bring gloves, sanitizer, the mini version, because you're very limited to the liquid amount that you could take in the airport, in the plane, unless you're paying for a suitcase, which I'm not. I just took my regular suitcase, put it up on the shelf, and call it a day. I brought a towel. I brought pajamas. I also got some sport bras because I seen a lot of videos that our incisions are going to be near our belly and upper. So I want to be comfortable. I don't want the wire from the bra to bother me. And I'm traveling a long flight. I will be traveling from San Diego back to New York City. Actually, no. So what happened was my flight going back home, the time changed. So I had to change my flight at last minute. Now I originally was traveling from San Diego back to New York City to JFK. Now I'm traveling from San Diego all the way up to Boston, and then I'm catching a connecting flight going to New York City, which is only 1 hour. I done it before. It's okay. I'll definitely get some souvenirs for the kids. Make sure you bring a little bit of extra money, extra cash, just in case if you want to buy something or go to the grocery store across the street and get some more tea. They also sell food for those of you traveling with your partner. That I know there was a couple from Arkansas, the husband and the wife, and he's getting the surgery. She's not allowed to be at the hospital. She could stay here in the hotel and then visit him, just for safety precaution. And I have to be up at 4:50. The time here is different. which is throwing me a little bit off. I was able to connect to Wi-Fi from the hotel, FaceTime my kids, call them through WhatsApp, and they telling me that they miss me. I miss them too. I wish they could be here, but unfortunately, it's not a traveling time, especially with small children. If you haven't seen my video before this one, make sure you go to the first video, which I talk about why I made the decision to do mini gastric bypass in Tijuana, Mexico. So I'm currently in Tijuana. I crossed the border from San Diego, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a new me, a new chapter. It's been tough. The liquid diet has been very tough, especially making dinner for my children and seeing my coworkers, seeing other people eating, and I'm over here drinking a protein shake or drinking soup or drinking tea, and I'm like, one day I will be back to solid food, but not yet. So I'm looking forward to it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. My name is Just Marie, and I'm getting the mini gastric bypass, which is similar to the gastric bypass, but just a mini version, less complication. And the reason that I did it was because a lot of my friends did the sleeve and they did not follow the diet. They regained the weight, and I do not want to go through that. Currently, I am 240 pounds and I'm 5'3". So after having 3 children, I gained a lot of weight, and I have done everything possible. I did not qualify through my insurance in the United States due to my BMI not being considered morbidly obese. That's their procedure, how they will pay for it. So I decided, hey, let me do my research. And I found Dr. Luis Cervantes. He's also on Instagram, Facebook, and it's been an amazing journey ever since. I have contact information. I can send him a message all the time. He replies back right away. I have a nursing coordinator who booked the hotel, and all I had to do was book my flight. I did have to put a $500 deposit, security deposit, just to reserve my date. And my surgery cost $5,500, taking away the $500 of security deposit that I placed at the beginning to secure my date. My surgery was supposed to be in April, but then COVID. And now I'm finally here. It's tomorrow. I hope I go first just to get it over with. I do speak Spanish. So if you do speak Spanish, hold on, subscribe, look at my videos below. They will also be in Spanish. And I just want to share my amazing journey, the before and after. I did take pictures, luckily, because I almost forgot. I was going through so much, making sure the house was clean and everything, making sure my kids were ready, washing my daughter hair because my husband doesn't know how to do hair. So I had a lot to do, and I almost forgot to take him before pictures. I have the birth control on my arm, the implant, so it's giving me a lot of acne. Hopefully it's good for 3 years. And I did make my research. We're good to go. There's no prevention from getting the surgery. It's safe. And I also don't want to do the surgery and come out pregnant. Remember, you're very fertile after doing the surgery, gastric bypass, the sleeve, or the mini gastric bypass. Whichever 3, you're very fertile. Keep that in mind. Make sure you use protection, or make sure you use the appropriate birth control method that is right for you. You do not want to come out pregnant while you're doing all this diet and going through your amazing surgery. But then in the future, yes, you can. My friends have become pregnant, and now I have a whole bunch of nieces and nephews. But I am so happy for them, and I also heard that if you're having menstrual problems, it helps you. As you lose all the weight, your menstrual cycle goes back to normal. I did have my menstrual cycle the week before. Thank God, because I did not want to go through this process having my period. FYI. And it's very hot over here. The room does have AC, but I want to turn it off just to clean out my nose. There's a little bit of congestion, and my ears are still clogged from the airport ride on the airplane, which is really annoying. I do feel a lot of gas, just because I haven't had solid food for 2 days. It's something natural. You're going to feel it too. Do not give up. Do not eat no solid food. Do not take Advil. If you have a migraine, if you have a headache, do not take coffee. Make sure you're on an all clear liquid diet 2 days before, or whichever your doctor tells you what to do. Like, again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse. I'm just sharing my experience. I hope that everyone, to give them a review and just my opinion and my experience, also in Spanish, which was very hard for me to find. So I want to share that with everyone. And a lot of support has been coming in lately. I did not want to tell nobody, like I mentioned in my past video, that I was traveling to Mexico, just because I was going to get like, oh my God, you're going to get, something's going to happen, it's not safe, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear that. Make sure you surround yourself with positive people, with positive energy. That's very important. Thank God I have the amazing support from my husband, my children, co-workers, my mother-in-law, my dad, and my grandmother. I cannot forget her. And they've all been amazingly supportive. Family members have reached out. People who have done the surgery before have reached out and given me their advice, their experience. They did tell me that when I wake up tomorrow after the surgery, I'm going to be in a lot of gas pain, but that's because they're going to inflame my stomach with air in order for the operation to be easier. Make sure you follow your diet 2 weeks before, because if you did not, then you will have a 5th incision, which is what nobody wants. They also have the surgery. There's only 1 incision for the sleeve or any other, which I'm not getting. I'm just getting the regular mini gastric bypass. So next video you guys will see will be after my surgery, which is tomorrow. I have to be up very early. They're picking us up, like I mentioned before. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. See you guys soon, and thank you. Remember, don't give up. We are in this together, and keep on shining. Goodbye.